You know those little patterns that you sometimes get in front of your eyes when you blink? They're like little strands of something, and if you blink more, they jump and then float about. Or if you're in bright sunlight, you can sort of see them behind your lids. Well, I always thought that they were just dust particles, like little bits of dust on your eye. Well, it turns out it isn't dust particles, it's the jelly bit inside your eye, the vitreous. And as that becomes more liquid, it casts shadows onto your retina, and that's what causes them. So it's not just a natural thing, it's an abnormality. It's an age-related abnormality. And when I was very young, about 4 or 5 years old, I'd see these, and I thought that I was the only person in the world that could see them. And not only that, I thought that they were secret plans sent by aliens or God, like secret blueprints that only I could see, and therefore it was my job to build this machine, which would be a time machine or a transporter of some sort. But obviously I couldn't do anything about it. I only had some crayons, I couldn't do it. And then I got older and realized that it was probably just dust particles and everybody saw them. Until about 7 months ago, when I learned that it's not dust particles, they're called eye floaters, they're in your eye, and not everybody gets them. And if it's an age-related degeneration of the eye, how come I was seeing them aged 4 or 5? So I thought, maybe I am special. And that made me think, maybe these are plans. Maybe they're being sent not just to me, but the whole eye floater community to see which one of us takes up the mantle and actually does something about it. So I started drawing them, which is difficult because you have to be blinking when you're doing it. And after about 5 months, I had a collection of every single eye floater I'd seen. So I began to decode them. I began to categorize them, like Jodie Foster in Contact when she realizes that the signal is actually plans for the machine. And so after I had my plans arranged, guess what I did? I built it. And here it is. After 4,500 drawings of eye floaters, you put them together, you follow the instructions, and what do you get? A Flymo. They wanted us to build a Flymo. So you know what? Just ignore eye floaters. I don't know if they thought it was a joke. I don't know if they thought it was a wind-up. I don't know if they thought that the concept of a Flymo was something we hadn't thought of yet. Either way, total waste of 7 months. Ignore the eye floaters, just ignore them.